So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about, always. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Over to the left. Now, can they get him away? And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. Baresi clears it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pelé. Might be danger here. Big chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
After 11 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Once more, he proves rigid and robust.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Pinches it off him, and that's gone loose. Pelé! And that pass just didn't quite work. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Maradona, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Azar. It's Azar!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Oh, what has happened here? Big header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, well played. And a chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Maradona.
2 added minutes.
It's a
have
searching
been
pass. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. No way through. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Watch the screen for an
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Shot a goal! Hazard. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Maldini does well to get it back. Now it's Hazard. He's on it, can he get away? He has found the way, he's got tall! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United take the lead. And it's been taken short. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Nicely spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Ronaldinho.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
15,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8,
Figo.
Pelé. Number 11,
And it's Davids.
Johan Cruyff. Number 21,
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckenbauer. Number 19, Martin Cáceres.
Figo.
Coming on the field.
Hit into the middle.
Number 10,
Vieira can get it clear.
Number 4.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot face to face with the keeper. It's Ronaldinho! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Lam. Prachuap finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Thuram. To Maldini. Into the last quarter of an hour. Great vision. Lovely. He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. They've got to be quick moving this forward. He really is an amazing player, Alphonso Davies. Incredible talent and a wonderful story.
He's just not put a foot wrong since he made his debut for the mighty Bavarians. A European champion in his first season.
Immense, that's the only way to describe him, especially in the knockout stages. In the round of 16, you'd have thought there were 2 or 3 of them on the pitch.
And he set up the goal that killed the game off.
Yeah, one that really left their opponents feeling blue.
Goes for a shot! Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Azar. Now it's Pele. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Pele. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is just off target.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pullet gets chance! And it's a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably...
Takes a shot! Van der Sar gets it away. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pele! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cruyff with the short one. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Azar, and it's Seedorf.
There will be
That's been one straight back. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, everybody.
So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Maldini, Pele, spread out to the left, ball driven towards the far post. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf, Cruyff, Pele, given the lift of his goal, played back in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Azar, Pele, great vision, and that could set him on his way. He's onside. Azar gets flagged offside. Caceres, quality ball. Pele, and he was quick to react. Pedri, he won't be happy with that one. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Romario. Substitution in progress.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hullet, looking to play him in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pedri. Ledved. Nicely worked. Otto gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hazard. Closing in on goal. Hazard! He's got away with one there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hazard is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
And this is Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that was vital. A probing pass. That has not gone well. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Always onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hazard. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Now it's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been
Maldini
indicated.
makes the interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Manchester
energy.
United
This certainly
against
matters.
Santos.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So it's Bale! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That could spell trouble. And a goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nice sequence of passing. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bellingham. Santos finding their passes. On it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This is their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Sané. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an great chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's through here. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bale. Caceres cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? That is good strength. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bellingham. And this is Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Bale! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of...
Shot a goal! Goal! Santos! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be...
Judge, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergomi does really well there, he is strong. Looking for options for movement. And the counter is on. Now it's Maldini. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Jong. Vieira. Sade. De Jong. Jordi Alba. Hullet. And he shoots! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And yes, it's him! And we've reached half-time.
Manchester United would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bale, and they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hullet has created one goal already. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just about up to the hour now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Pele. Number
And it's Baggio.
15, Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Franz Beckenbauer.
Maldini.
Number 19,
Lovely pass, but can he get
Martin
there?
Cáceres. Coming on the field,
Dida
number
punts it
4,
upfield.
Gullit. Number 10, Cristiano
This is Adriano.
Ronaldo.
He's
Number
through. It's
18,
Adriano.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number 7,
And it's Gattuso.
Cannavaro.
Bergomi
Substitution
receives it in a
taking
wide
place.
position. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing nice and neat. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, it's come to nothing. Maldini. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the pass is intercepted. He's through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not the most accurate pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gattuso. That has been slung wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. That is good strength. That is lovely. Park Ji-sung. Tries to pass it through. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a goal kick. Forlan. Shot at goal! Goal! Galatasaray! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Is number 9.
So a breakthrough already. Azar played back into the centre. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. Picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard. Forlan. Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Looking for the run. And this is Pele! Rijkaard. Manchester United are seeing close for a shot! Raul.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Raul. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get it through? And it's Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele. That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Forlan. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gear. Great chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hazard. He's pitched on, surely!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cruyff goes short. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Great ball, and he's in. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking to play him in. Forlan! Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Pele. And here's Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Chance! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. And here's Raul. And it's Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Seedorf going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cruyff, chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Pele. Number 15, Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number
Both sides
19,
then taking this chance to
Martin
turn to their
Kaplan.
benches.
Number 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from
Coming
here?
on the field.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Substitution.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Maldini. Pullet. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good run down the right. Hernandez. Messi. And it's Silva. Great vision. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hazard has created one goal already. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Now he's got space here, and he's in on goal. Crosses in it, he rises! Oh, it's come off the upright.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. The ball has bounced loose now. He's in space and looking for options. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's that. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pele. Now it's Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Syria looking to pass their way through. Now it's Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hangs in a cross. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kaká. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Thuram does well to get it back. Gattuso. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Maldini. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is lovely. And this is Pele. And here's Cruyff. Passes short and sharp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kaká. Here's Roberto Carlos. Gattuso. Rui Costa. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rui Costa. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. And this is Pele. Bullet! That's another chance. He's scored. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pele. Roberto Carlos. The ball goes in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. And this is Hullet. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gattuso cuts out the pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard goes long. Knocks it into space. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Syria kick off the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a cute ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caceres cuts it out. Triol. And the keeper's got it again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Azar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Off the post! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could be danger here! Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high.
He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester
15,
United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Syria go into the lead.
11,
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number
Loose ball now,
13,
and there's... Oh, what has happened here?
coming on the field, number 10.
Manchester United
Cristiano
really
Ronaldo.
are going about things in the right fashion, Peter.
Gullit.
It's great to see.
Number
There is an
18,
irresistible,
Ronaldinho.
irrepressible look about them
Number
here.
44,
You know, the interest
Roger.
value in this game
Number
might just take off from
17,
here.
Neymar.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Gullit. That's an imaginative pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Gullit. And this is Neymar. Neymar climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Otto gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Looking for options for movement. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Syria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice control. Neymar. And that's a chance for a shot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution.
So here comes the substitution. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, super ball. And he's onside. Oh, smashing header. Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Having turned the game, shoots! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's fallen kindly here! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Cruyff, not the most accurate pass. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United.